Lillie Mae Weaver was a resident of Cobb County that was somehow affected by one of the urban renewal programs. Urban renewal is actually a formal federal program that started in 1949, and it was intended to eliminate blight in American cities, usually within the central city areas. And then it had a secondary purpose of providing housing and, quote, organized neighborhoods for urban families. It gained a bad reputation initially because it tended to eliminate black families from the central city areas, so it became notorious as a, quote, Negro removal program as well. It's only in 1970 that the federal government decided to mandate replacement housing on a one-to-one basis. So if a single house or apartment was removed through urban renewal, it had to be replaced. The 1970s is a particularly hard economy, and Lillie Mae Weaver is part of a working family who's struggling to make ends meet. So when something falls apart like housing, the Cobb News can expose all sorts of different aspects of what's happening there. And I assume she's a homeowner because it appears that she put $500 down on a new house that was to be built, but ultimately something fell apart with the program, or she was swindled, or something like that occurred, and the house that was being built for her was way out of her price range. So we're not quite clear what occurred on that, but there's a number of things happening historically that could have brought about that result. For example, HUD is under a lot of stress in the mid-1970s. Their programs are getting defunded, and programs intended to provide low-income families with housing support are losing their money. In other cases, local governments aren't able to subsidize the programs to their levels. And in some cases, some real estate agents and builders are taking advantage of the HUD programs and not delivering the homes that they promised. In this case, we have to go a little bit deeper to find out what's occurring with Lillie Mae Weaver. But she is complaining to the local newspaper. The Cobb News has taken up her cause and is trying to see if other similar situations are happening with other families in Cobb County.